I was 2,757 years old before knowing told me I could not die. I railed and raged, the wind catching my energy as it whipped and swirled in the courtyard below. Foliage, twigs, and dirt littered the air in a wild, unwilling, familiar dance. Help us. We are but puppets following a puppeteer's fancy, the leaves whispered. Were that I could help you, though I cannot help myself. The steps of that windswept dance were imprinted on my soul, for I too took unbridled instruction from a determined and all-powerful master. I followed the command of God. Taking a deep, shaky breath calmed my emotions and settled the tumultuous windstorm. It would be morning soon. Humans would be up and about. I wanted them to find me as impeccable in death as I was in life. The courtyard debris floated down in a beautiful mosaic on the smooth stone floor. I have had a love-hate relationship with mortals. Over the centuries they revered me, supplicated for my favor, and once given, crucified me. I am Graciela Immaculata. I am held dear by the multitudes. The bleak morning fog cast a gray overtone on the rolling northern landscape. Sparse English villages intermixed with farmlands for miles. Sheep dotted the countryside, coconut sprinkles on green tea ice cream. Indeed, sweet delicacies and delights are the few things I shall miss. Even those false redeemers had lost their hold on me. My best and finest earthly escape closed off, like my wretched heart. Memories revealed the details I could not see in stark relief around me. I stood on top of the 500-foot-high Saxon cross at the edge of the church graveyard and drank in the calm, cold water of the sheltered bay in front of me. To my right, the remains of an 11th century abbey fought a valiant but costly battle against the elements. I stretched my arms wide, arching my back, lifting my face to the clouds. I called out, "Immortality is a crueler sentence than death. Please take me away. I have no pleasure and nothing to live for. All of my hard work and sacrifice have come to naught. No one values the gifts you have given me. I am bereft. Bring me back home so I can be cherished again." I allowed my body to fall forward in a swan dive of freedom. Sea spray caressed my face. Moist air rushed past, cool and comforting, washing away lifetimes of darkness and despair. The smell of earth grew stronger. Ah, sweet relief, my beloved end is near. I hurtled downward, enveloped in a bubble of timeless serenity. If I could land just right, my neck would snap. I would die instantly and painlessly. If not, feeling my bones shatter would be my final physical experience. The ground grew closer. I could see soldier ants marching in a perfectly regimented row. In the eaves of a nearby barn, an owl fluttered its wings, settling deeper on its perch. I would forever remember the two simple but exquisite sights and sounds as my last connection to this God-forsaken realm. My lips curved upward. My muscles relaxed, my body weightless. One more millisecond, and it would be over. I hit the ground just hard enough to rattle my teeth and bones, but otherwise I was no worse for the wear. I let out a screech of frustration, kicking my hands and feet with all my might. Breaking formation, the ants scattered for safety. Why? Why? Such a tantrum, Graciela. But then you have always had a flair for the melodramatic. Is that not why you picked this very spot for your antics? A male voice sounded just over my right ear. His amusement was equally obvious to the lack of malice present. Sitting up, I ground my teeth and aligned my loose jaw. It seemed fitting. There are many strong bonds here. Have I not endured enough in the name of God? How much must one suffer for the ingrates inhabiting this earth? A firm but gentle force lifted me to my feet, brushed me off, and smoothed my hair back. Stand and face your destiny, daughter. Though spoken quietly, the voice rumbled through me with a power beyond words. You are even now coveted by the many who fear to show their true face. The work and learning you have completed thus far are of the highest purpose. Your destiny is intertwined with those who will need, but do not yet know you. Dear one, do not come back. Now is not your time. This is author Jay McAfee. If you enjoyed this intro to Healer, make sure and meet the Knowers.